Okay, I'm gonna go over some quick tournament do's and don'ts. Even though these are similar to last tournament, it's really important that you pay attention. It's been several weeks since you've been to a tournament, and it's important that you listen also because I am gonna have you take a short quiz after to prove to me that you're actually listening. So here we go. Remember, permission slip. The sub should be giving that to you. If not, I'll have plenty of extra copies when I get back. And you do need to make sure you actually bring it. I cannot let you come to the tournament or ride the bus without it. Body language matters so much more at this tournament. This tournament really is going to come down to little details, which is why all the practice you've been doing matters so much. So remember, be thinking about eye contact, facial expression, posture, how you're standing, what you're doing with your hands, all of those little things, how you're emphasizing certain things, how you're showing that you're passionate and excited and confident. Even if you're not, you're going to fake it. Remember, you've got a 300 point assessment grade. So for LD and policy, you have to win one of your rounds. Most kids win two. Oratory, I am going to grade a lot harder at this tournament. It's your second one, so you know so much more, or you know better what's expected, right? So if your judge indicates that you're not fully memorized, you will not be earning your full 300 points. Extemp, I will also be grading you tougher this time. The judge must indicate you had 3 minutes minimum, and 3 minutes and 30 seconds is way better. You've got to have a lot of research, at least 3 pieces with clear citations. And I also give you assessment points based on your behavior. If you do anything you shouldn't be, you're absolutely going to be losing assessment points. And remember that if you place or medal at all, then I'm giving you your automatic points unless you had behavior problems. And oratory and extemp, if you got first place in any of your rounds, if you were ranked first, I'll also automatically give you your 300 points unless you have behavior problems. So remember that tournaments, one of the biggest ways they run smoothly is if we have judges. So it really makes a difference. Bridger Swenson is still our hero on this. He's the best at getting judges. Everybody, be like Bridger. Tell people you know to come and judge. We'll pay them $10 a round. We feed them pizza. We feed them candy. Just like last time, I'll call you out at the end of 5th period. When you hear the announcement, you go straight out to the bus, line up with your permission slip ready, and I'll collect those before. It's probably going to be snowing the day of the tournament, so, think ahead, bring a coat, because we might be standing in snow, and be ready for me to collect your permission slip so I can let you on the bus as fast as I can, okay? So, I always get yelled at from other teachers, which is never fun, of like, I'm so annoyed that your kids are always missing my class. So you really do need to basically say it like this. Mrs. or Mr. So-and-so, I'm so sorry. I know it's such a hassle. It's all Mrs. Coates' fault. You really do have permission to blame it on me. But what can I do to miss up what I'm going to miss? Or what can I do to make up what I'm going to miss 6th period on Thursday? Because I know I'm going to miss something important, and I want to make it as easy on you as possible. Now, remember... actually not remember, but do know that I can basically swap classes with with your teacher if it makes it easier on them. So like, let's say you were going to miss a test. You'd be like, hey, Mrs. Coates says I could miss debate this day, and then I could take the test early, and she'll just let me miss class so I can make up the stuff I'm missing in your class. If you think your teacher would go for that, absolutely offer that. I don't mind that at all. So when we get there, same as last time, they won't be out of school yet. They're a high school, so they are going to get out a little bit earlier at 2:25. But we'll be going to the cafeteria. You cannot wander. They're still in school. There are restrooms and bathrooms at Jordan High School really close to the cafeteria, so you must only use those ones, and you're not allowed to go anywhere else. The tournament will not start until about 3 o'clock. So just like last time, we definitely should be doing practice rounds and performances. Not only could that practice be the difference between you winning and losing, but it also will be intimidating. I would be if I showed up to a tournament and I saw one table just all sitting there taking it really seriously. I would be like, oh snap, they're going to kill me. So there are concessions this time, which is really, really lucky. Do not bring large dollars or large bills though. So like, do not bring 20s. Really and truly, you should just be bringing $1 bills. Maybe a 5, but every single tournament I've ever been to, they always run out of change. So plan ahead and ask your parent or guardian for $1 bills. If you can try and solve your own problems, that's best. If not, remember, go to tab room. And we can't fix a lot of stuff after the tournament. So speak up. If there's a problem, try and fix it during the tournament. And again, don't expect everything to be perfect. There's going to be loud noises. Kids are going to make stupid decisions. Just because some other kid is doing something dumb doesn't give you permission to. And your judge won't be perfect either. You might get lucky, but you might not. So you're going to have to adapt. And if you place, every single one of you are varsity this time. So that means anybody who gets a medal is qualified for the state tournament. It's normal to have a lot less winners. It's only ever happened one time that I was shocked that the second tournament of the semester, they did just as good as the first time. So that wasn't normal. So I want everyone to have thought ahead. I might not win. I might have killed myself off for like 20 weeks in Mrs. Coates' class, and it still might not have been enough. And that stinks, but it might be the case because not everybody can win. So please, please, please do not go into it with your heart set on winning. Go into it instead with the attitude of, I am going to do my very best. I'm gonna have fun. If I don't win, oh well. I could always try again and come to second semester tournaments if I wanted to. You remember your permission slip is a contract. If you don't behave, I'm taking away points. I'm not going to be nice about that at all, only because it's just too much for me to be able to control everything at a tournament. I'm just one person, and I can't do all that, so you need to know that I take that really seriously. And all of your assignments on Canvas are locking the day of the tournament, which is January 11th, which is Thursday, next Thursday. So you need to plan ahead that tournament day is going to be crazy, that you need to be thinking early about, is my grade what I want it to be? And if not, take steps sooner rather than later. So our party is going to be a little different this time because the tournament is literally the day of the last day of the semester. I've mentioned this, but we're going to have our party early, so we're going to have our party on Wednesday. Otherwise, 5th period would not have a full-length party if we waited until the day of the tournament. So we're going to have the party the day before the tournament. So you should all be thinking, hey, Mom, are you going to the store this weekend? Can you buy some treats for our tournament party? Like, plan ahead so that we don't get to Wednesday and it's like a scramble and it's not fun, okay? So think ahead. Thanks for listening to all these instructions. Go take the quiz on Canvas.